To a possible major advancement in the fight against HIV and AIDS. A laboratory in South Africa is to produce a generic version of a new treatment that is injectable. It actually only needs as well to be administered twice a year. Now, assuming it's successful, it represents then, well, a huge advance compared with treatments that require taking a tablet every day, especially for women who can be stigmatized. Initial studies showing that the treatment reduces the risk of transmission by around 99.9%. Well, we're going to cross then to Cape Town, talk to correspondent Eunice Masson, who joins us from there. Eunice, tell us then a little bit more about exactly what this treatment is, can you?
Yes, you basically summed it up so beautifully. So this treatment, lenacapavir, was described as a breakthrough back in 2024 already. We're now in 2026 and we have welcomed the first batch. Basically, it's an injection that is almost, like you said, 99.9% effective to prevent HIV infection. So it's important to make that distinction that it's not a vaccine, but a preventative injection. And only 2 yearly injections are needed. So from one injection, you have up to 6 months of protection. Locally, this treatment was officially launched on Friday. The first batch only included about 38,000, just under 38,000 injections, and it's now available at health facilities across 6 provinces. And you mentioned that, you know, the first rollout would really focus on high-risk groups. These include adolescent girls, young women, women who are pregnant, and also breastfeeding mothers. But the government hopes to reach about 3 million people with this type of treatment in a course of 3 years. So for this, the government earmarked around $72 million with, of course, international funders contributing to it as well.
You talked about a lot of hopes there, Eunice, I noticed. I mean, why is it then a possible game changer here?
Of course, definitely. I think like you've mentioned, that at the moment, millions of people or thousands of people are taking a preventative pill. Now, this pill contains the antiretroviral treatment, but you need to take this pill every single day. While lenacapavir injection only takes place twice a year. This treatment is also different from what we have known as Capla, that could have replaced the daily pills. It provides a 2-month protection, but it was deemed too expensive, not affordable by our government back in 2020. So just to quickly explain that in South Africa, HIV is affecting millions of people. So any preventative measure must be accessible to millions of beneficiaries. So at the moment, international funders are supporting this first batch of lenacapavir. To have an affordable generic product is thus really critical to supply enough over a long term. And it seems that this could be possible with lenacapavir. The company producing it already licensed 6 manufacturers to provide a generic supply to some 120 countries. Whether that manufacturer will happen in South Africa is yet to be seen, but this injection is really more affordable and accessible than its predecessor. It's also estimated that South Africa could be able to buy or even produce a generic dose by next year already. So this could be a game changer to end AIDS. What we would like to see to end AIDS as a public health threat in South Africa, possibly by 2030.